A very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. We're coming to you live and direct from the Newsfirst studios here in Colombo. Let's first start off with a look at your top stories this afternoon. Former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa arrives at the FCID. Army Corporal injured in shooting in Ratmalana. Employees of private bus service in Mathura, Colombo launch a strike action. Turkey's Erdogan wins a new term. Starting off with your lead story this afternoon, former Defence Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa arrived at the Police Financial Crimes Investigation Division this morning to provide a statement. The former Defence Secretary had arrived at the FCID to provide a statement with regard to the alleged misuse of public funds during the construction of the D.A. Rajapaksa Museum. Our correspondent said Gotabaya Rajapaksa left the FCID several hours after giving his statement. The driver of an army lieutenant colonel has sustained injuries following a shooting in Chandaram, Ratmalana. Army media spokesperson Brigadier Sumit Atapattu confirmed this. Police media spokesperson SP Ruan Gunasekara said that an army corporal was injured in the incident. The victim had sustained injuries to his hand and was admitted to the Kalubovila hospital. The shooting was carried out at around 7:20 this morning over a personal dispute. Police have launched an investigation into the incident.
It is the people who benefit from all these projects carried out by Gammatha.
හදවතින්ම අපි සියලු ගම්වාසීන් ගම්මැද්ද වැඩසටහනටත් හදවතින්ම ස්තුතිවන්ත වෙනවා.
Gammatha, a shining light in public service.
Employees of private buses plying from Mathura to Colombo have refrained from providing services.
The strike action was launched as there are only 4 bus halls from Colombo to Moratuwa and as there are insufficient amount of commuters for long-distance bus services. Employees of the bus service along the Gaul Main Road also launched a strike action last week to oppose the long-distance bus services.
There were around 7 to 8 strikes launched by employees of buses travelling along the Gaul Road. This was due to the conduct of the chairman of the National Transport Commission. If these issues are not resolved, we will launch an island-wide strike action. We have planned to launch a strike action along the expressway if these issues are not resolved today.
Meanwhile, postal workers who are on strike are currently staging a protest opposite the Central Mail Exchange in Colombo.
Convener of the Joint Postal Trade Union Collective, Chintaka Bandaro, said 25 trade unions have joined the protest. He said it has been 15 days since they launched a strike action against the current recruitment procedure, adding that the authorities are yet to provide a feasible solution to the issue.
A fire which broke out at a building in the Handala area in Wattala this morning has been doused. The fire erupted at a cardboard manufacturing facility in the area. According to our correspondent, the fire erupted at around 6:30 a.m. It is suspected the fire was a result of an electrical leakage. No one was injured in the fire. The masterminds behind the bond scam are still at large. Attorney at law Maithri Gunaratna spoke on this situation at a media briefing. There are 2 people who know most of the information about the theft at the central bank. They are former Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake and Arjuna Aloysius of Perpetual Treasuries. Ravi Karunanayake had to resign from his ministerial portfolio because of this. Arjuna Aloysius had to spend months in jail because of this. There is a leader in the country who constantly gets Ravi Karunanayake and Arjuna Aloysius in trouble. You all know details about him. Kindly make a confession in court. All the provident funds at the University Grants Commission is for the use of about 35,000 employees working at universities across the island. But we have received information that about 100 million of these funds have been drawn out for the bond issue. Who is responsible for this? Will the professors and doctors here allow such a financial mismanagement to take place if they knew? Who has taken all this money? Who gave room for this? The former Minister of Higher Education had withdrawn this money according to his own whims and fancies. The Gazette was issued after the money had been spent. A massive theft has taken place here.
Gazette නියෝජනයක් නිකුත් කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ මුදල් ලබා ගැනීම සම්බන්ධ. මෙතන මහා හොරකමක් සිද්ධ වෙලා තියෙනවා.
The All Island Canteen Owners Association convened a media briefing in Colombo today.
හෙට දිනේ ඉඳලා මේ රටේ මහ බැංකුව මංකොල්ල කාපු එකේ ප්‍රධාන
The most important evidence of the central bank bond scam will be revealed tomorrow. Access has been given to their database from tomorrow until the 6th of July. An order has been issued to release the password. Comprehensive reports will also be released tomorrow. Details about civil activists, religious leaders and everyone who brought the government to power in 2015 have been revealed. When considering the prices of food, more than 28 rupees of every 100 rupees spent are taxes. They earn money through taxes and rob the central bank. The politicians use that money to enter into the parliament. There has been no legal action taken against them. If the government obtained money from those who stole, the finance minister will not have to worry about the interest that should be paid for the year 2018.
Former Governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Ajit Niwad Cabral, spoke on the economy of the country at a conference conducted by the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna in Kandy. Think for a moment and see at what point does a person who took a loan feels the burnt of it. When a person loses his job, he is scared to take a loan. If he has a job, he pays for the house. But today, people have lost both their jobs and the interest. And with that, the rupee is also depreciating. The tax that was at 1,000 rupees has increased to 2,000 rupees. No one's income was doubled. But this doesn't apply to everyone. A few had their income doubled. They are currently in Singapore. Ranil Wickramasinghe is still talking about this debt. The debt taken by every government after independence that was at 7 trillion rupees has increased to 11.5 trillion rupees today. You can ask them where the money is. Where is the development? Have the roads been made? Have highways been made? No. The interest rate has increased by 50%. We will have to come to the conclusion that we cannot go forward with a management like this. A ceremony to welcome Minister Navin Dissanayake, who was recently appointed as the national organizer for the United National Party, was held in Pudaloya, Kotmale.
මාධ්‍යවේදීන් තමුන්නාන්සට ඕනෑම පුද්ගලයෙක්ට නායකයෙක්ට ප්‍රහාර එල්ල කරනකොට සුදු වෑන් එකක් දාලා
When politicians are attacked by journalists and everyone else, abducting that person in a white van and murdering him is not the solution. We are against it. That is why we defeated Mahinda Rajapaksa and came to power. We will never let a culture like that to take over the country. Recently we heard one of our theorists saying that a Hitler should come into power in Sri Lanka. We do not want a Hitler to come to our country because we know that the people will be killed. There will be no freedom and we will have a military rule in the country. If anyone wants military rule in the country or a Hitler to govern the country, we'd like to ask them to go through our history lessons again.
ගම්මානේ සෙනග සෑහෙන දෙනෙක් ගෙවල් ඇත්තට දාලා ගියා මොකද බීමට හොඳ පානීය ජලය මේ ගම්මානේ දුන්නේ නැහැ.
It is the people who benefit from all these projects carried out by Gammadda.
මේ ගම්මැද්ද දෙන සවිය අපට ඇත්තටම හරිම හයියක් මේ වතුර දුන්න එක. රජයෙන්වත් නුදුන්නු ජල සම්පාදනයේ වතුර අපට ලැබිලා තියෙනවා දැන් මේ සිරස ගම්මැද්ද හරහා.
Gammadda, a shining light in public service.
Locals in Veligama face difficulties due to the dilapidated state of the Gangoda Road along Guru Bebila area for the past 15 years. This 1.5 kilometer long road is the shortest route to reach Veligama Midgama Ahangama and Pategama areas. Locals charge that the road is in a dilapidated state as it has not been renovated. Around 500 families in the area are affected by this issue. Locals request the authorities to renovate the road immediately. And that's all the news we've got for you this afternoon. To follow details of these stories and more, you can log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Charlene Benedict for the News First team. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.